All right, on page 508, here's some more review for your test. Now what you're going to be doing here is you're going to take and simplify this. We want to know what this equals. And one of the ways to do that is to change it to an exponential form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write b equals 5, n equals 625, and what I'm looking for is L. That's what I'm looking for. So if that's the case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to write 5 to L equals 625. Well, let's see. I'm not sure what 625 equals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look it up on my perfect sheet, or I could look up in the calculator. And what I found on my perfect sheet, so go to your perfects, and my perfect sheet says 5 to the 4 equals 625. That's what it says. So that means 5L equals 5 to the 4th, so L has to equal 4. And that's how I'm going to do my problems. Now you're going to actually have, oh, I don't know, at least 2 of these on your test. So that's how you're going to do this particular section. Now, if we're looking at finding an inverse, now I got this from another example, but I need to find the inverse of y equals log 6 of x. What I need to find is the inverse. So I'm going to tell you that it says find inverse. First thing you want to do is switch x and y. So now I have x equals log 6 of y. And I'm going to rewrite in BL equals n form. That's what I'm going to do. So when I think about it, I'm going to write this down. My base is 6. Okay? And remember, it looks like this. Log base B of n equals L. There's my base. N equals y, and L equals x. So if I want to rewrite it like that, I'm going to solve for y. So 6 to the x equals y. All I did was rewrite it like this. So I now have b to the L equals n. 6 to the x equals y. And there is my inverse. All right, to graph these, what we're going to do is graph your basic one, which happens to be here, and then we'll deal with this. Remember, h is your opposite, so h is -3. There's no k out here, so k is 0. Now your asymptotes are vertical, so your vertical asymptote has to do with this h value. Now what we're going to do is notice this is a 4. So I'm going to look at graphing some points related to base 4. And there's just 2 points that I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at 4, and I'm going to look at the reciprocal of 4. Now what I want to do is I'm going to actually write y equals log base 4 of 4. And we want to know what y equals. If these two are identical, it equals 1. Now I'm going to take y equals log base 4 of 1/4, and I need to find out what that equals. Well, I'm going to rewrite it. Log 4, and now this is a 1/4. So I'm going to write it as 4 to the -1. If these two are identical, my answer is this exponent. So now what I have to do is I'm going to graph this. I've just got the 2 points. In this particular one, this is my asymptote. But now 3 is going to be my asymptote. Okay? And I'm going to graph the point 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And I'm going to graph the point 1/4 and -1. This is my original one. Okay? But now I need to go to the left 3. So I was at 1/4, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to take this and go 1, 2, 3. Now I have my new graph. The domain this time has to do with my h's. X greater than -3. My range is going to be all reals. Okay, now you should be able to do not only all the review problems that I've assigned, and I will write down what those are, but you also should be able to watch this again before your test. I'll provide the formulas on the test, and you can watch each page, then you shut it off, and then you're going to take that particular page of your test. Now, the problems that you have to do is page 485, numbers 1 through 15 odd, and page 508, numbers 1, 3, 4, 5, and 7. So on this one, you're going to have just the odd ones, so you have them in your book. So you've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 problems that you're going to do on Thursday. And then you're going to use this videotape to view each example before you take your test. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye.